2 weeks out of high school, Brian Mancini chose to follow the path of his father and grandfather and serve his country.
I just felt something pulling me from deep within to pursue that route.
He started his career at Fort Hood and quickly found his calling as a medic.
So I've done 2 tours in combat, and this last one was cut short a little bit.
July 23rd, 2007, out on patrol south of Baghdad. Mancini's vehicle gets hit by a roadside bomb, and his life changes forever.
I knew from the moment that I got hit that I lost my right eye.
In an instant, the medic becomes the patient. Medical evacuation begins immediately, and the military's electronic health record plays a vital role.
You can imagine from the battlefield to the home front, there's many levels of care, and that care has to be coordinated. It starts really with our electronic health record. If a patient was injured on the battlefield, the healthcare team will document it inside of a system called Alta Theater. That information is automatically synced with our system as a whole. So when the patient has to be evacuated, Alta Theater's information is feeding inside of this other system, which is intended to help orchestrate the movement of this patient from site A to site B. And let's say site B is Launchstool. And now they can start preparing for care, coordinating the care that will occur at their location long before the patient has ever arrived. And that really is important when we're talking about where time matters.
Through the power of the electronic health record, immediate access to critical medical histories help save the lives of brave service members who deserve the best care possible. Soldiers like Sergeant Mancini.
I've had numerous surgeries. And then, you know, there's a lot of little small stuff that pops up. It's absolutely important that those treatments are documented and are there for the rest of your life.
The electronic health record ensures that essential long-term continuity.
For patients, what it means is a greater sense of confidence. That if I'm rendering a medical opinion, making a diagnosis, interpreting a test, I'm doing that in the context of their medical history and all the things that might be relevant to where we go with their treatment plan and improving their health.
The most important thing the health record ought to do is provide information to the clinician who's taking care of that patient right now. And our record is the biggest, best thing there is out there.
It also allows us to begin to do some tracking for our patients and move towards long-term quality of care management for chronic conditions.
As I look through the record, I see that you were seeing for your headaches.
We're talking about caring for Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, active duty, their dependents.
It's something that will follow you from the moment that you're going through basic training all the way through your retirement and then on into the VA system.
The elements of the Alta record in DoD are able to be seen by the VA record. We are linked in several areas, and it's a very powerful tool. It makes it much easier for us to make diagnoses accurately. We can see back through the record very quickly.
There's also benefits assessment. Information from the point of care is made available to the VA, the Social Security Administration, and our pay systems so that they can give our service members what they have earned, having served for this country.
It's all about the story. You know, and that story might be needed tomorrow at Launchstool, it might be needed next week at BAMC, or maybe 10 years from now at the VA.
It's important to be able to go and say, hey, doc, I'm having this issue, and not have to explain 20 years worth of what happened to you.
Our health record is second to none. There is no other electronic health record that offers all the capabilities that our current electronic health record in the Department of Defense offers. We owe that to those who serve this great nation.